It's AV SuperFriends First Friday Live, a short, often impromptu show streamed live to the socials and usually on the correct day, the first Friday of the month. We've collected 2 or 3 topics, news stories, product announcements, social media posts, or email listserv messages, and we'll give you our honest opinions in about 15 minutes or less, or your money back. Offer not valid in some states. The show starts now. That's the first Friday, the first of the month. In fact, it's the. Is this the first Friday?
This is in fact the first Friday.
Maybe the first Friday
of this month.
This is the first Friday of this first Friday, for sure.
Guaranteed.
It's also the first. So, so as that weird announcer guy just said, we've got a handful of stories here we're going to talk about. We were just debating which one do we want to do first because some of them may go longer than others as we started to immediately get very passionate about some of them. So
we had to mute ourselves.
After all of that, we did not decide which one we're doing first. So
you know who's going to decide?
Go in order.
Larry's going to decide. Which one are we doing first,
which one are we
Larry?
doing? You pick.
Teams. Always
teams.
teams.
Teams is first.
Good job.
All right.
Microsoft first. I love it, Larry.
Jamie, are you able to share this in, or I can do it if you're not?
Not just Teams.
No, not just
because I mean, Teams by itself is, I mean, wonderful. Let's be honest. But this is a rather fun take.
Stupid.
Teams and driving.
There you go.
Not so
No
much.
way.
All right. So the headline is Mercedes-Benz new $50,000 luxury sedan lets your boss watch you drive during Microsoft Teams meetings.
Now,
And
honestly, shouldn't this be reversed? The Mercedes-Benz new $50,000 luxury sedan lets your boss watch while he drives.
Yes. Let you watch your boss drive.
Oh, you're saying because the boss man can afford the $50,000 car.
Correct.
Yes.
By the way, $50,000
That seems
That's
is
really
no
low.
longer a luxury sedan.
yeah. That
Yeah,
seems
I was gonna
middle of
say,
the road.
that's
to be
a
honest.
Mazda.
Yeah.
I was like, that won't even buy a pickup truck.
That like barely bought my. What do I have? I don't even know what I've got.
All
But
right.
it doesn't have teams.
Buick.
It's not.
So
that.
anyway, the concept here is Mercedes. There's many things wrong with this, but Mercedes is working with Microsoft.
What do you mean? There's many things wrong with this.
There's many
This is
things wrong with
Perfectly
it.
elegant.
First of all, the first thing they're doing wrong. I haven't gotten to them on my list of shit that's wrong first. Mercedes is, first of all, they're developing their own operating system, so that's a fail right there. Knock it off. There's plenty of operating systems you can choose and not have to spend all your time farting around developing your own operating system for your in-car entertainment system. Who cares? Secondly, we all have phones. Phones have cameras, and those phones also have speakers, so just stick that on your dash and be done with it. Tertiarily, everyone's most modern cars, not my truck from 1986, but most cars have Android Auto, CarPlay, whatever built in, or some
doesn't
terrible,
work well with Teams. I've tried that.
terrible alternative from the manufacturer itself. And you're not wrong, Larry. It doesn't always work with Teams, but you can just share it as a frickin' audio call, which if you read this article, they turn off the screen, they turn off the camera. By the way, why is there a camera in your car?
I was going
They
to
turn
say,
off
'cause
all the capability while you're
burying that
driving,
headline.
so it's just a phone call at that point anyway. So
Right.
awesome.
I was going to say they couldn't do that. I had to buy a little Amazon widget from China to be able to show my Netflix on my screen.
Wait.
And then it started having
What?
Hold on.
And then it started having like red flags with yellow stars go through. So I was like, took it away and threw it away. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have people on your screen talking to you while you're focused on the screen. So that's not even legal.
So
I was going to say that you can't do that unless you're in China and you buy a widget.
I think this is kind of, there's some irony in this also, because just a few weeks ago we had a news story about how the German government is getting rid of Microsoft.
Right?
The Germans.
And then this German company, who is very German, said, F that, we're putting it in the car.
Down, yeah. Out of our offices.
I will be very disappointed if they don't have a new version of Copilot to go with it.
Well, this is like the preeminent version of Copilot, is it not?
Oh, it better drive your car for you. It better be a
Right.
true Copilot.
Well, I mean, have you all been on the meetings with people like in their cars? Have you had those?
Yeah, normally it's
So,
Justin.
I mean, is that what we're really solving for here?
Yes.
That
is it.
Does that need to be a premium experience?
No.
So there's a comment in here to that point, Mark, that says,
Just needs to be a phone call.
looking
like
forward
we
here
do now.
where
Like what are we solving?
So it says
here?
this feature marks the latest. This is what they're trying to solve. To your point,
Okay,
this
let's go.
feature marks the latest attempt for Mercedes-Benz to offer an even more efficient way to work within your vehicle.
Oh, good Lord.
So why are you, Mark, that commute time? That's time you could be working.
You could be working, but
And this should be in all of their transit vans and their giant semi trucks. Why is it in a sedan?
It will be.
I feel like this would be better if it wasn't Teams, and if it was just Copilot.
Everything would be better if it
Like if it was
wasn't
just it just had voice recognition and was just Copilot, and you could just get things done that way. But being the person in the car speaking in the middle of the meeting, I don't know if that's really getting things done. I mean, you're working from home, I guess, at some level, but it's
So
not
dumb.
efficient.
Well, whatever. They
I know.
might sell them one more car.
Is this the future of AV though? Do we have a opportunity here for Rexing, Justin? Should you be getting into more car integration? I'm not saying car audio, I'm saying like full on like collaborative car experience. Are we missing something here? Is this the future of classrooms?
If I wanted to do that, I'd just work at Best Buy.
Maybe
I'm not gonna.
car toys.
car toys. I mean,
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I put Teams in your car, man. So yeah, this is terrible.
I'm
when
sure
are we
there's
gonna get
some selling here.
StreamYard built into cars? I mean, that's what I want to know.
I have joined calls from my friends
Yeah.
that I'm driving around.
Well,
so-
I've,
You have
I've
two,
done
Justin.
it with
I
you
think
all,
we all have.
and I didn't have a super awesome Mercedes Teams thing.
Hey,
or
you
that's,
whatever.
know
a,
what?
that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Mercedes, if you're listening, I will take this from. I will try. If you want to do a beta test on this, I do a lot of team stuff, so I'm all in. Let's go. Ship it
All
to
right.
me.
Here's a
follow up.
concept. They send
want
us all a new Mercedes-Benz
We will do a
CLA
live
Series
show
sedan.
from Teams
That's right.
in our cars.
AVSF on the road. We do it
Yes.
every Friday, and
Yep.
we host from inside our cars while we're driving around.
Just
I'm all
poking
in.
around
Let's
the
go.
roundabouts.
All right, fine. I will let them
Mm-hmm.
prove me wrong.
I look forward to the TikTok videos out there of people
Yes.
in meetings on these cars getting into wrecks. So
Well, it's gonna be funny because they're gonna like make a Teams meeting and then like port that out to another application just to get the camera, right? Just to trick it to get the camera to work. And So it's gonna be wonderful.
You got
This
to
is
buy
terrible
that
over there.
Chinese device and it'll work. It does work. It's just pretty glitchy.
for your Netflix in your car.
I had it. I got it to work 3 out of 5 times,
Hey, that's
and then I was
success.
tired of
That's
it. And I was
better
like,
than
"This
that.
is not worth
That's
it."
all they needed.
I think that
Got your
isn't that
money.
the mission statement, the motto in your department.
3 out of 5 ain't
China?
bad.
It works 3 out of 5 times.
All right, let's go to story 2. Larry, where are we going? Which one we want?
Let's do the manufacturers quit calling me.
Okay.
That's a good title there, Larry. That's
Why didn't
I
it
like
share?
that.
Oh, there.
This
It's on
is-
the other screen. Why did you? Oh, this is weird. I had it
This
all
has been,
sized
like-
and then it like resized and. Oh,
Is it
there.
just manufacturers though?
People are getting all like worked up about this post.
It says vendors.
Yeah.
whatever.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so the post. This is from
Very
LinkedIn, and
different.
it's from LinkedIn, and it's from a K-12 IT person, but it rings true. Please don't call us during like July and August into September because we're busy doing stuff. So basically, the post says, dear to my vendor friends, I love you dearly, but if you cold call me anytime from the end of July through the middle of August, I would say end of August at least, that tells me 100% you don't know education. Don't call asking to have sit downs or introductory calls. Don't ask to see how your company may fit into our yearly budget. If you knew the education market, you would know most of us are pulling 50 to 60 hours right now, fixing data exports, prepping one-on-ones, getting classrooms ready, and anything else you can possibly think of. For the love of God, if you cold call my personal cell phone, how are they getting that number? I will blacklist you into oblivion. Email me in September when school has started to get into somewhat of a rhythm, and I'd be happy to talk to you. To me, it shows that you know the market, respect the profession. Thank you very much, et cetera, et cetera. And a lot
will
of positive
say-
comments here from
Amen.
people saying, please, we agree. There are times we need something. If we need to get a hold of you during this time, we're reaching out. It's because we're in the middle of something and we need some assistance.
Yeah,
this is
we're
not
deep
the
into it.
opportunity to be like, can I come by and talk to you about our new product line?
Yeah.
coming
How
out
can we
next
fit
year.
into your strategy for this upcoming school year? That's in 3 weeks, jackass. Leave.
Yeah,
We
if
just
you-
launched a hot desking platform. You really need to know
you
about
need
it.
this hot desking platform. This is kind of that same thing. I think there's just in this zeitgeist here where it's like, oh, it's education. You guys have off all
Why are we-
summer. It
why are we
must
all
be
German
so
all the time now?
lovely, right? And so you all get it. When faculty come back, oh, did you guys have a nice relaxing summer
No.
this year?
No, we did
Over the
not.
summer.
Yeah, it wasn't. Hopefully, you got to take a break and get away from all this. And it's like, yeah, no. Like we were here.
Do
the
you
entire
see the
time.
bags under my eyes?
I think the same day that I read this on
Justin Hemorrhoid
online,
cream.
I had to
Yeah.
do this to a manufacturer. They're like, "Hey, can we stop by next Monday?" No, no, you cannot.
Are you gonna
What are
pull
you
cable?
doing?
You coming to pull cable and terminate stuff? If so, yeah, let's go.
I will say that we do spend time talking to each other, like right now. So
No, we don't. This isn't real.
No,
this isn't real.
we
You act like
recorded
we're
this
live
last
over the
week.
internet or something. Like people can prove that we're here.
I was gonna say we find time to do this somehow.
I mean, if they let's,
Justin,
let's
are you
test
saying
that.
this is less important than talking to somebody about a new product line that I'm not going to buy?
It depends.
If it would have, if they approached you and said, you know what, do
But
you
if you're
have
not gonna
10
buy
minutes?
it, then
Do you have
no.
10 minutes to jump onto like a quick call? Would that be different? Would that change the context? Or
I don't know.
Only
That
in
seems
my
very
car.
salesy.
If it's a
Oh
Teams
yes,
call in my
can I
car,
call you
yeah.
from my
In my
car via
car.
Teams to discuss how this fits into
Teams
your
in the car.
ecosystem?
So to that question, if it's somebody, if it's one of the vendors, manufacturers, whatever, distributors with whom I have an existing relationship, with whom I'm already in contact about other things, and there's something that comes up because they're following up on something, or there's a question or whatever, then sure, yeah, I can make 10 minutes for them. But I had somebody reach out the other day and they said, hey, I'm a distributor. Here's my, it's kind of an old school trunk slammer, but here's my line card, all that stuff. We want to stop by campus and introduce ourselves and see where we might fit into your projects. I'm like, look, that's fine in October when I have time to think about that stuff. But right now, no, I'm not going to, roll out the red carpet to have you want to go grab lunch? You want to no, this is not the time to do that.
Yeah, pretty much the rule of thumb is if they have my cell number, then I probably already know them and I'll have a conversation. If they only have my Teams number, I don't have time for them.
You have a Teams number?
It
I
only
have
rings
a
in your
Teams
car.
number, and that's the number I give out to people
It's-
until I know if they're
That's
working.
Car's just over there
special.
just ringing off the hook all day long.
Larry, your car is ringing again right now.
It likely is.
On the other hand, I've had somebody who works in education recently transitioned from education to a manufacturer. You know who you are, and offered to come by campus sometime in the next month. Holy crap! Talk about starting on the wrong foot. Again, you know who you are. Cool it or rethink your strategy. Talk to your boss because not going well. Let's just say.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I get it. You're new to the company. You want to meet with clients. Now is not the time.
What's it going to take for me to sell you these boxes, Chris? Do you have a problem that I could solve with these?
I did until you pulled that stunt, at which point, look at the other manufacturers I can select from and not ever have to buy your stuff ever again.
And you're doing it. Stop asking me for all my standards also. Like, oh, just get us over your standards. We could see what we could do. Just, no.
I don't even know what that means. If somebody asked me
No.
that. It's like we don't have
You ever had
standards.
it's like,
Like
they
our
ask,
image
like,
size? You want our image? Like
we'd
what
to
is
just-
that?
We'd like to take a shot and see if we can do better. And it's like, come on.
Well, I mean, we run VGA everywhere, and we have a stock of lamps.
Oh, we're good.
We're fine.
Should be fine.
Move along.
So I will. So but the coda to this whole thing is to those same vendor, manufacturer, reseller reps, whatever. Please do reach out like between like October and like April. We're
yeah.
happy to set up times to chat with you. Then.
No,
But, like
minus December, January.
Oh,
all right,
they're not
Justin
working
doesn't
then
work
anyway.
for 2 months. I don't care.
No.
You can
In
still
the
reach
office.
out.
You can still reach
literally
out on my
don't,
vacation, but we are. I mean, we're doing integration for 3 or 4 weeks there. So
How? You're
Is
not
there-
at the campus.
Is there actually
yeah,
a
there's
good
2
time?
There's 2 to 3 weeks
Yeah.
where there's no class that we're back.
As soon as
Yeah.
semester starts,
Yeah,
Okay.
give semesters about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're good for a while.
Yours or mine?
Yeah, yeah.
Your turn,
well,
our
that's a
turn.
good
Like,
point.
Give me a
see,
week and we're
there,
good.
therein lies the riddle, right? And so I think there's a long lost episode. We talked about this, like knowing your client, where it's
Go pull up Google, look at this calendar,
that.
see when Mark's in session. He's in session
does
like
this mean,
every
man?
month
then
except
call him.
But we
April.
talked about like
Relentlessly.
there's folks that are like, oh, I'm in education. I have 25 schools I have to think about. It's like, yeah,
Mark's summer
that's your
break is
gig,
April.
man. Like that's the deal. Like we
April,
have
March.
600 rooms to be concerned with. The least you could do is understand your 25 clients. Like,
Can
come on.
I add to this and say,
No,
you know,
we're done.
stop the unannounced calendar invite?
Oh, crap. Yeah. Do not send me a calendar invite for a meeting out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What if it was a quarterly meeting?
What if they were quarterly
Why are you meeting
meetings?
with your vendors quarterly?
No,
You do it. I'm on the meetings with you, Chris.
Oh, you're talking about manufacturing? That's a recurring series.
That's the same thing.
No,
We're
this
talking
is
about cold calls.
yeah. This is the cold call
That you didn't
calendar
describe
invite.
a cold call. You described a
Yeah.
cold calendar invite
get it, yeah.
quarterly, which
Justin,
I went
allow me to read you the
Q-sis.
first line of the article we're currently discussing. I love
I
you
know,
dearly, but if you cold
I
call
heard what
me,
you said.
you somehow are off on some other tangent here.
Were we not talking about cold calling?
I
with
baited you into
calendar
the quarterly
invites?
conversation. Sorry.
You did.
Mark understood where I was going.
I
I
knew
know
you were
exactly
ready to
what
go.
you're talking about.
You
I
were
don't
ready
think
to
those
go.
are the same
Yeah.
thing at all. So
I'm just saying.
But they all aspire to be there, Chris.
There's a middle ground.
Got to
to
start
this.
somewhere. Yeah.
what? That I'm going to talk with my distributors quarterly?
Sure.
Happen.
That's sure. Let's go.
All right. Anyway, know your clients. All of you have CRM. You might want to put that in there. So
What?
all right.
Rolodex and business cards, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's in my phone. Share this tab. I want to share. Oh crap!
It's complicated. No,
That's a
you
Zoom,
broke it.
mate.
You
No, I've got too
broke
many
it.
tabs open.
Look at that
Oh,
guy.
there's Chris.
Hey, LinkedIn.
But why do I have to keep rolling this down there?
That's how it works.
There we go.
Well, it's on two screens and it wouldn't go. All right. So this one came from also from LinkedIn, and it was a post from under the AV Industry Professionals group, and it
Who
said,
shouldn't be.
"What's that?"
Who shouldn't be
yes.
AV professionals?
Not after these
So
scores.
the question posed, and unfortunately you can't see the four options. I'll scroll down here in a minute. The question posed was: we have four options. How do you do long distance signal transmission? We have four options: active optical cables, standard copper cables, fiber extenders with power, and wireless. And as you scroll down, look at all the people who are wrong. So anyone who selected anything other than B, which you can see the checkbox next to because I selected that, you have picked the wrong option.
Why are we talking about this without talking about footage and
It
meters
doesn't
or
matter.
some kind
Long
of distance thing?
It says long
you're,
distance.
you're correct, Justin. That means a different thing to everybody, but
that's
we're
a-
somewhere between like 15 and 300. Let's go with that.
If this
because-
is a classroom that's 30 feet, yeah, I mean, like your B is the obvious answer here.
when is B not the obvious answer? And I know right now there's some telecom guys yelling because when they
You're
extend,
going over
we're
18
going 6 kilometers. I
6
get it.
kilometers.
Yeah.
If you're going that distance, you have two options. Freaking point-to-point wireless microwave broadband weird shit, or fiber, which will actually work. So like
Teams.
one option.
Building to building is fiber? Or
But we're not classifying that as active optical cables and fiber extenders with
No.
power. That's
When
not
I
what
first
that
went
is.
through this, I was assuming it's a classroom, and that they're not using network-based equipment. And in that case, like the fiber
there's a
HDMI
lot of
cables
assumptions here.
makes more sense.
When does that ever make
Oh,
sense, Jamie?
don't. No,
If-
Jamie. I don't know about that.
Jamie.
To go
Jamie, no.
Look.
We don't do that
Ever.
here at
you-
AVSF. No, we
you don't do much of much.
Hey,
This is going to be a delicate line. I'm waiting. Okay, well, that's yeah.
But or like Chris's favorite activity, extending USB.
see, we're
All
not
day
doing
long.
that either.
That's my
I'm
my
not doing that with
quickest
passive barrels.
my quick assumption is that that's what they're talking about here. And
Oh, man.
even though
What if
I'm
they're
like,
talking
I don't
about
understand why
composite-
you're not using just regular copper cable. It's cheap and easy and ready to go.
Works.
But look, I used to just throw in fiber HDMI cables. It's easy.
No,
It's
terrible.
just simple.
It's
Terrible.
not.
What do you mean it's not
though.
easy and simple? It's one cable. Throw it in.
Terrible. Terrible.
Have you installed those and pulled those in a ceiling?
terrible.
Yeah, all kinds of them.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Well, this
I
this
don't have
is,
to do it.
To me, this is a snapshot of like of a portion of the industry that has yet to move forward. I don't know what's going on. I agree. Like that extension thing is definitely tricky, but
I don't
do
think
everything
this
you
person-
can to get into structured cable.
Yeah,
Like, I
this
don't know
this
what's
person is not thinking about going down the hall to the MDF and across the way and around the corner. They're thinking of how do I get from this teacher's desk to that
From
projector
the
that's
TV
20
to the
feet
table.
away.
Yeah.
My guess is, how are you extending your PTZ cameras back to your compute?
There, that's what I think. This
That's
is.
what
So
this
yes,
is.
if we
Your
The
sound
answer
bar.
still is standard copper cable.
How are you making
Yes.
your sound bars BYOM ready? And that's what the focus of this is. And like it's
So if you read this question as how are we extending signals in a typical standard AV deployment, conference room, meeting space,
right.
Then
active
obviously
learning
wireless.
room, whatever, then it's obviously wireless everywhere because why
Yes,
would
it's share dot whatever your service provider is .com.
Yeah.
well, and I was
the
going to
case.
say
Yeah.
so, and we joked about this internally when I posted this a few days ago that like if Mark had seen this, then there would be a fifth option, which would be the cloud, which
cloud,
is
yes.
not an incorrect option for depending on your deployment. So
That is
not
the
within the room
longest
itself,
distance.
but
It's
is the
infinitely long.
longest distance,
Yes.
It
goes
is the
to
longest
space.
distance.
Yes, wherever you want to go.
going to space. I
It will
route all
work
my
in that
content
car that you're driving in, meeting from to
It-
begin with.
Chances
My
are
truck
it
is
probably
connected
passed
by an
through other
active optical
countries
cable.
and time zones.
They just have a spool of optical cable that follows me around.
Got a 6 kilometer long spool mounted to the bed of the trunk.
6 grips cable coiling as I drive down the road.
Yeah, you do not. You're not doing it right. I like NFL coaching
Yes, that's what I'm
staff,
saying.
right? Just hey,
3
wire
guys
that
running
up.
around behind you.
Go ahead and coil that for me.
Exactly. It's fun.
So anyway, yes, this was just fun to look at because it was not the question was not asked the correct way. We know what they
It should
actually
have been said. So when you're doing it wrong, how are you doing it wrong, and how
Correct.
bad is it?
Yes,
That's the question.
this should have been asked very clearly, and had they done that, look at all the people who are wrong. So
Yeah.
91% of people who respond to this are wrong. So
Unless your classrooms are 6 miles by 6 miles long,
yes,
That's not a class.
then you are correct in your C and A answer.
And I know that there's well, probably not listening to us. There's probably a whole segment of folks that are out there like, I don't know, I'm slinging out poly stuff all day long, running these Klingon cables around, and it's just fine and great. Go for
hey,
it.
if it
man.
works
If it's
for you,
paying the
yeah,
bills,
you do
yeah.
you, but please
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah. So cool.
So there you go. There's our three stories of the first Friday of the first Fridays, or something.
The
along
very
those
first one
lines.
of this month.
It's the first. I still think it's the first Friday we've done that was a first. If that makes
On
sense.
time.
First for everything.
And it was on time. We were going to be early.
We actually did this on time. Okay, well, that's all we have.
Yeah, I gotta
Well,
run.
we'll be
I
back
got
next week with a
emergency.
whole
Yeah.
regular show of nonsense
stuff.
and discussion and all sorts of fun things. So
Yeah, cool.
join back here at the exact same time ish, thereabouts, 12 Pacific,
Ish.
3 Eastern, somewhere in there. So,
Somewhere.
see y'all. I gotta go get a Teams call from my car,
Are you busy? You want to talk about some product?
connected by fiber. We did it! A short show just for the first Friday of the month, usually. Follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter to join us next time, and you'll find the full slate of recorded podcasts and everything else we do at our website, avsuperfriends.com.